We have come to Ruakokopatuna Gorge, otherwise known as Patuna Chasm, which is in the southern Wairarapa in New Zealand's North Island. So this is a rural farming area beside the Aorangi Mountains, with this limestone gorge cutting deeply down into the landscape and with a small stream at the bottom of it. This has become quite a popular walk in recent years because it's very atmospheric and is a bit of an adventure walk. So, today I'm here with Lou. She is a teacher, and we are scoping out the gorge walk for a geology field trip with her primary school class, which we will be bringing here in a few weeks. So after a short walk through the bush, just alongside the gorge, we've come to a part of the cliff called Wave Rock. We've come to Wave Rock, which is a scoop in the cliff. And I'm just going to follow it along. This nice feature must have either been scooped out by the wind, or I am thinking maybe when the water was at this higher level as it was working its way slowly downwards. So we can see limestone cliffs all along the other side of the valley, and we are going to go down towards the gorge shortly. From what I can see, this rock is has got little particles of grit in it. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Here, in some sort of sandy, limey mud. That's what it looks like. Anyway, it's a cool feature on the way through the rock. So here, just below the Wave Rock, we've got a very shelly limestone. So that's interesting because it's different. The rock above was more gritty, and this is more shelly. So now we've just left Wave Rock, and here is a steep section to get down to the riverbed. There's some other people in the gorge.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And at the bottom here we're going to turn right to follow upstream for a little distance. A very atmospheric river. We have come up the gorge for about 200 meters from the entry point, and there's these lovely waterfalls, mossy waterfalls. And also amazing, we've got amazing coloured rocks, and I think we have some native orchids growing out of the rock there, right there, and more up there. So from here we're going to go back down the gorge and keep going to the end. Very nice. Lots and lots of scallops on this big boulder.
Is that ladder sturdy?
Really nice. Yeah, I think it's alright.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh. Yeah, on a hot day it'd be fun to take a plunge, but
Yeah. The little orange arrow is sending us up this way. Ooh, here we've got two arrows. We can go either way.
Just out.
Oh yeah. When these shelly limestones were deposited around 2 million years ago, there was a shallow sea in this area between the ranges to the west and small emerging islands just to the east. So there were strong water currents flowing back and forth in this seaway, as indicated by these beds of broken shells that we find. And also the pebbles and the grit that we see would have been washed in from nearby rivers. So since that time, the area has been uplifted tectonically by continued collision along the nearby plate boundary, and then locally eroded down by the Ruakokopatuna River to create the gorge here. Have we got any food? So, that is Patuna Chasm, a beautiful little walk in the Wairarapa, New Zealand.